Showcase Beautiful in Pelham's Ballantree. Colleen and David Black, Keller Williams Realty, 356-5412. Call on Colleen.
I'm James Spann. This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 3rd day of September. A relatively quiet pattern setting up for the state as we approach the Labor Day holiday weekend. Go out the window and take a look at some of the Skycam shots this morning. First off, coming from Birmingham. From the Daniel Building, looking back off to the south, the sky mostly cloudy, and there's actually a little light rain still in spots early this morning. Look at downtown Jasper, coming from the Skycam on top of the King Building in Walker County. And from Tuscaloosa, looking off toward the south end zone of Bryant-Denny Stadium from the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. Look at the satellite shot and the surface features this morning. We've still got that surface high north of the state, kind of providing that easterly flow. But that whole pattern begins to break down, and we are thinking that we will be relatively dry through the beginning of the weekend. Now, having said that, we can't say there's no chance of rain, certainly because, by golly, it's raining in spots this morning at 5 o'clock. Raining east of Birmingham through parts of St. Clair and Etowah counties. Also some rain down to the south around Calera, over toward Lay Lake. And we are kind of rolling with a dry forecast, but you look at that and you think, uh-oh. It's always not good to wake up in the morning when you go with a partly sunny forecast and you don't mention rain and you see that. But I still think we're on the right track as the trend is toward drier weather in the days ahead. There's the QPF chart, rain valid through Monday evening at 7. And this is suggesting very limited rain from the northeast, the better rains to the southwest. And again, Monday, we should see an increase in showers, but really between now and Sunday, things look pretty dry. The better rains east and west of the state for the next 5 days. Atlantic look, tropical wave coming off the coast of Africa, not expected to develop. And Erica is a great mystery. I mean, this thing is just interesting. There's a satellite shot. It's not behaving as forecast. It's farther south. It keeps reorganizing in different places. It's disorganized, and it's fighting a number of problems. Dry air all around it. Winds aloft are becoming harsh, but it's coming on through the Leeward Islands right now. And the question is, will it live or die? That's one big question, and if it lives, where's it going? Modeling, relatively good agreement. Models bring it just north of Hispaniola, but they're basically right over Puerto Rico now. They've had to adjust south because it has not moved northwest. It's been moving due west. And the question is, will the interaction with Hispaniola kill this thing off with everything else? But it's got the system, most of them moving just north of the Big Island, coming up toward the Bahamas early next week. And look at this now. You know, the Hurricane Center says it's going away, but you've got a number of intensity schemes that bring it up to hurricane strength within 96 hours, in some cases 72 hours. Yeah, some leave it a tropical storm and a few dissipate this thing, but let's not write it off yet, even though it's got a number of things working against it. And look at the analogs now. You know, yesterday all the analogs recurved it. Well, now with that farther south track, all of a sudden some interesting hurricanes show up there in the analogs, including Betsy, that big one that blew through New Orleans in 1965, I think was the year for that. And you've also got Carmen on this thing. You've got others that came up into the Gulf. So, again, it's a mystery, but the official track shows dissipation early next week. And really late this weekend, it's just got a remnant low coming up into the Bahamas. So, again, it's a mystery woman, and we'll be watching. The modeling, this is the GFS, the OZ run, valid at 1 o'clock today. This is at 500 millibars. Still got broad troughing down here and down below that. A little speck of moisture showing up in spots. So, again, I guess we probably had better mention isolated showers today since they're ongoing this morning, but we don't expect much. Tomorrow looks completely dry. Should be a mostly sunny day and warmer with mid-80s. And the same thing on Saturday. It looks great. Great weather for the football games. Auburn has an evening game at home against Louisiana Tech. Of course, Alabama and Atlanta inside a dome. But for the folks outside, the weather looks good. And then Sunday, moisture begins to return. But it looks like the better moisture will be over the southern half of the state. And Monday, got a little shortwave coming through here. And down below that, you can see that rain chances should definitely increase on Labor Day. So that should be the wettest of the 3 days. Tuesday, we stay pretty moist. And again, we note the GFS kind of depicting maybe what's left of Erica down there east of Miami. And Wednesday, the thing kind of moves into Florida. It disorganized, just an open wave, nothing to it. And then Thursday, all of a sudden, a surface low pops up down around Fort Myers. So, again, the GFS of the idea that, well, maybe this thing will just keep on coming across Florida, making the southeastern Gulf. But look at Friday the 11th, a week from tomorrow, big old trough forms over the east. And that's the reason we're not really thinking this will be a Betsy, a Gulf problem. If it hangs on, that'll turn it northeast. And again, the model shows it scooting northeast away from us on the 11th. Into the forecast on the 18th, troughing out west, ridging here. Looks kind of moist and showery at that point. Again, this is all out there in voodoo land, as we know. We're just looking for trends. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 News at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.